I don't know. What did just happen? I don't know. You hit the wrong button again, huh? And didn't have the camera facing your direction when you did it either. I mean, it is facing your direction, but you didn't have that camera on to show you sitting there going, what? You know, you let me sit here, the disembodied voice, go, I don't know. See? You're bad. His bad, see? And you can even see the Borg light there and the lava lamp. See, it's in both shots. I think that's cool. And the lava lamp is lava-ing, which means we are prepared for the program today. I am going to leave certain subjects completely alone because I don't want to get sued. But we'll hopefully have good news someday. Anyway, I was informed of a debate that took place, I don't know, a couple weeks ago now, over in, I believe, somewhere in Scotland, which I would love to do a debate in Scotland. We just can't find any Muslims to debate in Scotland. We've tried. You got to import them. We're just going to have to bring some folks up from London, Birmingham, whatever, because we just can't get any of the Scottish Muslims to debate, which is a shame. I've said, look, if this is what it takes, I will debate in one of my kilts. I'll do it. I will do it. I've worn my kilts in Scotland before. I'll do it again. So, but there was a debate that took place with Zakir Hussain. Now, Zakir Hussain, some of you remember, young man that I debated in the East London Mosque a week after the Benghazi embassy attacks on is Muhammad prophesied in the Bible. And I like Zakir. We've had some, we can exchange emails and chat about various things and ask each other questions and get each other's opinions on stuff. And especially outside of the glare of the TV lights, he seems to be a nice young man. And what I was looking for, to be perfectly honest with you, I know Zakir's going to watch this. I'm going to let him know that this is up there. What I was looking for, the primary thing that I criticized Zakir for in our debate was what I would call the machine gun approach to debating. You just fire off all sorts of stuff. You just blanket the area, and it doesn't make for good debates. And in fact, even on your own side, you're only impressing a very narrow range of your own people when you do that, and it's not really the range of people you want to be impressing anyways, to be perfectly honest with you. And so I criticized him for throwing all this stuff out there, and when you throw out 50 assertions in one presentation, how much serious thought and documentation have you been able to present behind any one of those things? It leads to very surface level argumentation is what it does, not to serious, meaningful interactions. So I was watching, I wanted to listen to this debate and find out, has there been growth there? Has there, has Zakir come to understand that these issues, and this was a debate on who Jesus is, these are vitally important issues. And for me, what I'm looking for in especially young Muslim apologists is there's two directions they can go. They can either go more and more toward pleasing the base, which is going to be using less than meaningful argumentation, but it's the kind of stuff that your base wants to hear. or the less popular direction, but the direction that is encouraging, and that is going more in depth in your argumentation and showing more of an understanding of what the other side is saying. And instead of just throwing out a bunch of stuff, narrow your focus, improve the arguments, and go for the best the other side has to offer, not the weakest the other side has to offer. And that includes, coming to recognize the need for consistency in source usage, which I think is just one of the fundamental problems for pretty much every Muslim apologist, is the sources that they will utilize. They can't be consistent. And so I listened to the debate, and please forgive me for forgetting the gentleman, his name, because all I have here is just one clip that I happened. I'm actually using this clip at TMAI in less than a week. So those of you who are going to the TMAI symposium in Southern California on biblical inerrancy and global Christianity, this clip I'll be playing. Otherwise, the whole debate is still on my other computer, and I didn't have it in here to look at, so I apologize. If someone would like to pull it up in channel or tweet it to me or something, I will correct my errors. And I thought the gentleman did a fine job. Anyway, I listened to the debate. Interestingly enough, and I think Zucker will find this interesting, I listened to that debate right after finishing listening to the very last section of Itzar al-Haq. Now, Itzar al-Haq, for those of you who have not heard the name, is going to be one of the main focuses in my TMAI presentation on Monday. Itzar al-Haq it's in 4 parts, 800 to 900 pages long. It is a work first published, I believe, in Arabic in 1864. It is the work that deeply influenced Ahmadiyya and really brought him into doing dawah and Islamic apologetics. And most modern Islamic apologists, even if they haven't read the book, are reliant upon it for a lot of their arguments. And so I had read most of it, 2 years ago. And then had set it aside, and then I said, I need to finish that up, even though the last sections are not the most interesting sections, or even the most useful sections. But anyways, we had just finished it up, and then I listened to this debate. It was a long ride, almost 94 miles. And as I listened,